Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have a ship with me video. We have over 42 items to ship out today. I am running behind as usual, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Our first sale is the only item that's sold in my men's closet. I do have a separate men's closet. I mainly have it separated just because it feels more organized to me and items sell on their own over there as opposed to being bundled with women's pieces in my women's closet and then just kind of getting lost in the price. I feel like everything sells. My average sale price in my men's closet is, I want to say, like $30 or $35. This shirt is by the brand Jim Thompson. I mainly got it because it does have a novelty print. It has parrots on it. It was also a size extra large and 100% linen. And it looks brand new. So I couldn't leave this behind at the bins. It had a ton going for it. It did take a while to sell. I think that I picked this up last summer. So this was something that I should have relisted, but either way, when I received a $22 offer, I went ahead and took it. My earnings were $17.6, and I probably only paid about $1 for this at the bins. It is really lightweight, being linen. Okay, switching to my women's closet now. Our first piece is this Zara mixed media sweatshirt, which has a graphic print of some high fashion ladies on the front. Very cool print. Mixed media just means that there are two different materials used in this sweatshirt. The body is like a fleece. I feel like I'm really far back from you guys. Is that better? So yeah, the body is a fleece and then the back is just like a regular lightweight cotton. This was also a size extra large. It had the really cool graphic print. It was in great shape. I listed this at $28. I was offered $20 the same day that I listed it, which I did counter to $22 just because it was just listed. I did want to counter, and she did accept that, so my earnings came out to $17.60. I paid about $1.50 for it, and so my profit was right around $16. I find that when a piece has kind of like just juxtaposing styles, like that was kind of like lounge sweatshirt but then normal top in the back, that is really popular. That's something that sells really well. Same kind of thing with like a sweater but then like a layered look t-shirt underneath. Okay, next we have a full price sale. Very exciting. This is kind of an experiment piece for me. It is a vintage Gap 90s Y2K denim maxi skirt. And obviously I have known that 90s and Y2K have been heavily trending for a while now. But for whatever reason, I was a little bit hesitant getting this just because, you know, it's Gap, which is a mall brand, and it's older. But I was very much so fact-checked because this sold same day being listed for full price of $35, which was incredible. That made my earnings $28. My earnings are just what I make, what goes into my pocket after Poshmark takes their 20% platform fee out. So yeah, my earnings were $28. I paid around $2 for this at the Goodwill outlet, and my profit was $26. So I'm going to very much so keep my eye out for 90s Y2K skirts and shirts and tops and that kind of thing. Okay, moving on, we have a two-piece bundle, both tops. This first one is by the brand Tahari. It's 100% linen, size large, has a grid / window pane print. This sold incredibly fast as well. just because it has so much going for it. The print, the material, the size, the condition. Also a very quick sale is this Madewell green blouse top with a very feminine ruffled collar. I thought this might have sat for a little bit because it is kind of more basic, and sometimes basic stuff from Madewell sits, but it does have the collar going for it, and it is a little bit newer. I did look up comps on this exact top at the bins, and the comps were good, so that's why I did go ahead and get it. It is also just really cute. So yeah, when the two of these were added together, the bundle price was $62. I was offered $40, which I did counter to $50 just because these both were so newly listed and they each had quite a bit going for them. And then the buyer countered that back to $43. This was a repeat buyer, which I do take that into consideration when I am debating on, accepting offers. And so I did go ahead and accept that $43 counter. My earnings were $34.40, and my net profit was still $31.40 on that bundle. I also did want to move the Madewell while I had a very fast offer on it because, like I said, sometimes more basic stuff from Madewell does tend to sit. Okay, now we have a 3-piece bundle. First off is this New Tags Topshop, very soft and cozy wool blend open front cardigan. This color green is definitely trending. Second piece is this very fun tie-dye top with a turquoise woven tassel trim. This is like, you can't get more beachy than this top. This is so cute. And lastly, a very exciting find, these New Tags Spanx pull-on gray jeggings. All 3 of these sold very quickly within just a couple days of being listed, which honestly, none of these were surprises to me. They each have a lot of marketable features to them. Spanx, very high demand for that brand. The pink tie-dye top, it had the print, the longer length. It's very in season. The Topshop cardigan was New Tags. It was a little bit higher quality fabric with the wool blend. It was a larger size. Just, a lot happening with this bundle. So, is this? Yeah. So the bundle price for these 3 came out to $106. Is this going to fit? Yes. And I was offered $80, which I did counter to $84, and that was accepted. So my earnings were $67.20. I am going to reinforce the sides of this box with tape just because it is pretty jam-packed. That should be fine. So yeah. My earnings were $67.20. I paid $5 for everything, and so my net profit was $62.20 on that bundle. Okay, next up we have a midi length button-down shirt dress. This is just by Land's End, which I shouldn't say just, because Land's End is a very reputable brand. People know it, they love it, they trust the quality. This was a size 14 and a linen blend, and also in a shirt dress cut. Shirt dresses are a category that has consistently performed amazingly for me over the years. So with the size, the material, the cut, and honestly the color, that really nice neutral sage green is pretty in demand, I would say. Add my thank you sticker. So I listed this dress at $32. someone liked it, and so I sent them out a $28 offer with discounted shipping, which was accepted, making my earnings $19.42. I paid $2.25, and so my net profit was right around $17 on that dress. Okay, another bundle, 2 pieces, both 100% linen. This one is by the brand Pure Collection in a size 12. So same kind of thing, actually, or very similar kind of thing. The material, the seasonality, the size, also a shirt dress, the condition, the color, very beachy turquoise, all contributing factors to why I got that. And this one is by Comfy USA, cold shoulder, button back, key lime green colored, 100% linen blouse top. So these are so fun for summer. I love the colors. When the 2 of these were added to a bundle, the price was $70 and I was offered $45. I did go ahead and take that just because I have had the Comfy USA top for I would say maybe like a month now, which is a little bit longer than I have a lot of my items. So that is kind of considered sitting for me. So I did want to move that out. Also, just because these are, even though they're really fun, vibrant summer colors, they don't appeal to as large of an audience as neutral colors. And so I did want to accept the, did I say the bundle price was $70? I got a bundle offer for $45, which I accepted. My earnings were $36. I paid $4.50 for both items, and so my net profit was $31 on that bundle. Okay, next up we have a Chico's Travelers piece. This is a long line button down, once again, shirt dress. It could also be worn as a like buttoned down or unbuttoned as like a long line cardigan or a duster, if you will. This Chico's Traveler stuff, I think it does sell pretty well. I haven't really picked it up too much in the past. I got this mainly because, again, I like the cut to it, and I also liked the artsy print. I did add keywords like art to wear, lag and look, boho. So yeah, I think I'm going to start picking up this Chico's Travelers line more often because this sold really fast. I listed it at $32. Someone liked it, so I sent them a $28 offer with discounted shipping. That was accepted, so my earnings were $19.42. I paid around $2 for it at the bins, and so my net profit was right around $17.42. Okay, moving on, yet another bundle. First off is this Lucky Brand plaid button-down printed shirt with a split hem and back. This I mainly got because it was a size large, it looked brand new, I did like the plaid, it did have some fun details like, again, the split and back, and everyone knows and loves Lucky Brand. More 100% linen, I'm telling you guys. Going into summer, I stock up on my linen and it never fails me. So this is a size large Tahari hooded cardigan, open cardigan. Has a little bit of a longer length to it, roll tab sleeves, really nice. And lastly is this floral printed open front kimono. I pick up pretty much all kimonos that I see in this cut. This one is just from Francesca's, which, you know, is like a lower end boutique kind of brand, but you know, the quality is there, the style is there, the seasonality is there, and they all fly out of my closet. They're so easy to list. I just throw them on my mannequin, take pictures. I don't do measurements for kimonos. And so yeah, when the 3 of these were added to a bundle, the bundle price came out to $80 and I was offered $72, which was very fair. I did accept that. making my earnings $57.60. I paid $4.50 for everything, and so my net profit came out to $53 on this bundle. Okay. Moving on, we have a maxi dress by the brand Torrid. This is so cute. Maxi dresses have been selling so well for me from Torrid. And this is their super soft knits line, which sells especially well for me. So when I found this in a size 3X in great shape at the bins, I was extremely confident that this would just kind of fly out of my closet, which it did. I believe, was this a full price sale? Yeah, this was a full price sale at $38. It probably retailed for around $70. Torrid does retain its resale value pretty well, I would say. So yeah, $38. My earnings were $30.40. It does have a little bit of weight to it just because it is kind of a heavy stretch jersey knit. And so I probably paid right around $3 for it at the bins, making my profit $27.40. Okay, very last piece before I run to the post office is this adorable little romper from Urban Outfitters. It's their house line Ecote. This, I said it in the thrift haul, but this really gave me like Missoni vibes with the print and texture to it. This I listed very recently. I listed it at $30. I did get an offer of $20, which I countered to $25, and that was accepted. And so my earnings were $20. It's very lightweight. I paid about $1 for it at the outlet once again, and so my profit was around $19 on this little romper. So, okay, I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up, take it down to the post office, and then I will be back to finish up the rest of our sales for today. Alrighty, I am back in the post office. It is actually much later. I think it's after 8 p.m. now. I forgot my watch at home today, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's after 8. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. We do have a lot more sales, so let's keep at it. Our next piece up is this Cut Loose cardigan. That is the brand Cut Loose. It's like a lag and look, minimalist, contemporary kind of brand, and this is a piece that the style and material of this piece is very true to the typical style of this brand, so I knew that it would sell well. I have sold items from this brand Cut Loose that don't adhere to the lag and look, like linen, flowy kind of style, and they definitely don't sell as well. So yeah, with this being linen and very like artsy, boho, easy to layer with, that's basically just kind of the loose definition of the style keyword lag and look, is able to be layered with and also made of natural materials like cotton or linen, lots of like artsy cuts, that kind of thing. So yeah, this piece from the brand I knew in particular would sell really well. The color was also very cool. It's like a chartreuse yellowish green. I listed this at $35, and I would say within maybe like 2 weeks I was offered $28, which I have mentioned it so many times recently, but $28 is my new target sales price. And so yeah, obviously I accepted that. My earnings were $22.40. I did pay $2.25 for that at my local Family Thrift Center outlet. And so my profit came out to right at $20. Oop. Okay, moving along, we have this beach lunch lounge dress. I am kind of picky with this brand. I typically only pick it up in larger sizes, like extra large and up. I like finding it in plus size. And also, I like for it to be a natural material, linen, cotton, that kind of thing. But I made an exception for this dress because it is a longer length. I believe this is a midi length. It does have a novelty print with cherries all over it, a button back with a little cutout. So it has quite a bit going for it. And because of that, I did overlook the extra small size because I knew that the style would carry this. Also, the condition was good. So I listed this at 32. And again, within a week or two, I was offered 20, which I did counter to 24. I might have countered to 28, like I was saying, that is my target sales price. However, I don't know, I just felt like even with everything going for it, it wasn't a super substantial piece. It was still sleeveless, a sleeveless dress, a smaller size. So I just countered at 24 and that was accepted. My earnings were $19.20. I only paid about $1 for it, very lightweight. This was from the Goodwill outlet, and so my profit was $18.20 on this. There's really no rhyme or reason. I mean, there is rhyme or reason to what I price things for and what I'm countering at. It's, you know, based on comparable sold listings, obviously what the market value is for the item. However, you know, when you get down to the nitty gritty, counter offering between $24 and $28, it's just kind of a gut instinct. You know, I have sold the Beach Lunch Lounge brand a lot in the past. I've sold all different sizes in the past. I've sold that kind of thing. So it's just, you know, the longer you resell, the longer you're kind of gathering intel on what exact number you should counter at. And there really is no perfect number for any one item. It's just kind of what you think it will sell for. Okay, anyways, I hope that made sense. That was kind of long-winded and I feel like I didn't really say much. But anyways, next up we have one of my favorite categories of items to sell, an athleisure dress, and this is from the brand Prana. I would say this brand is probably one of the best performing brands within the athleisure dress styles. Prana, along with Toad & Company, Patagonia, Title IX, Athleta, they all sell very well, especially this time of year. And you know, they become more and more sellable the more things they have going for them, like a cute print, a cute style. This one did have some interesting like seam detailing, and it did have a fun print to it. So I listed this at $35. Someone liked it, and so my PosherVA sent them out a $31 offer with discounted shipping. That was accepted, making my earnings $21.82 and my net profit right at $20 on this dress. So I'd highly encourage you guys to keep an eye out for athleisure dresses. It's basically just like any type of dress with a sweat wicking material to it. Okay, next we have another dress. This one is from Madewell. It's a gingham print. It has flutter sleeves and then a ruffle hemline. So I have had this dress listed for, I would say, a month or two, which is a little bit longer than I like. I love a very fast flip, and so I was pretty ready to move this out. I had it listed at $32. I received an offer, I would say a couple weeks ago, for $12, which I did counter to $25. And I think they just either like ghosted the counter offer or they declined it. I can't remember. But then last night the same person who initially offered 12 came back and offered 18, which I did go ahead and accept that, mainly because this is from 2017, so it is a little bit older, and it is a shorter length. So with Madewell dresses, I consider midi and maxi length dresses more substantial pieces. So with this being a mini length, I was happy with the $18 offer. That made my earnings $14.40 and my net profit $13.40 on that dress. Okay, moving along, we have a blanket. It's already boxed up, and I have weighed this already. This weighs 3 pounds. And so when you multiply 3 pounds by what we pay per pound here at the Houston Goodwill outlets, which is $2.49, I paid in total $7.47 for this blanket. It's a Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic gray and black blanket. I already have it all wrapped up in plastic and a thank you sticker on it, so I'm just going to seal it up. I listed this at $45. It was in like new condition, and very quickly I received a $38 offer, which I went ahead and accepted. My earnings were $30.40, and so my profit came out to around $23 on this blanket. I would have listed this for higher, and when I found it, I initially thought that I would be listing it higher, but when I was looking at comparable listings, trying to determine the market value on the secondhand market, a lot of new blankets exactly like this, they were brand new with tag, same colorway, same size, were listed for $49. And so because mine was not new, I listed just under that at $45 and was willing to accept the $38 offer. So that's kind of how I felt that out with what I should price it for. Okay, now we have a purse. This sold so fast. Myra bag, little crossbody kind of messenger style purse with a cow printed calf hair. Someone commented saying that they thought that was funny, cow printed calf hair, because I guess calf hair is already cow printed. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess that is kind of like redundant, but anyways, I thought that was really funny. So I listed this crossbody bag at $40, and I was very quickly offered $30, which I did counter to $35, and they did counter back at $33, which I did take. My earnings were $26.40, and my net profit was right around $25 on this, another Goodwill outlet find. So this was another piece that when I found it, I was expecting to list a little bit higher just because the materials are so high quality. However, when I was looking to see how much it retailed for, it was only, I think on one website it was still available, and it was available at like $50, I want to say. So, you know, with mine being pre-owned, I listed at $40, and yeah, we went from there. Okay, now we have a 2-piece bundle. Our first is this pair of shoes, pair of UGG boots. These, when I found them at the Family Thrift Center outlet for $2.25, they were in brand new condition, but they bagged them up with this pair of like 90s leather sandals. I think they were like a faux leather. Anyways, whatever they were made of started flaking off and left like residue on these UGG boots. So I was so bummed about that, but I just went ahead and listed them because otherwise they were in great shape. I just listed them for lower. So I'm going to put them in here. And then the second and last piece in this bundle is this sweatshirt. This is so cute. It's from the brand Easel Los Angeles. in a size 3X. I knew when I found this at the bins immediately that it would sell quickly just because of the style, the size, and the condition. These contrasting plaid sleeves are adorable. And so yeah, these two together, the bundle price was $64 and I was offered $45, which I accepted. I've had those Ugg boots just kind of sitting around because I wasn't motivated to list them because of the damage and me being bummed about it, but I saw them the other day and I was like, Mackenzie, you just need to get them listed. Just disclose the flaws. And they sold within like an hour of being listed for a reduced price. So yeah, I accepted $45. I was happy to move those out. My earnings were $36 and my profit was right at $32 on these two pieces. Yeah, I've picked up that brand, Easel Los Angeles, several times now. I mentioned it in the haul video when I showed that sweater, and it always sells really fast. It's definitely like a low to mid-tier boutique kind of brand, but they make really trendy styles and people seem to really like it. So keep an eye out for that at your outlets, I would say. I wouldn't pay up for it because the retail price is not that high. Okay, now we have a 3-piece bundle. First off is this 100% linen, made in Italy pink jumpsuit. So this is one leg. It's very shapeless, very boho. I'm sure I added in all the keywords for this. Boho, lag and look, cottagecore, granny core, prairie, contemporary, minimalist, everything I could think of. This was a pretty popular piece. Shapeless jumpsuits is something that seems to be in demand. Second item is this kimono from Anthropologie. The sub-brand is Florite. It's a little bit newer piece. This is so pretty. It did have some wear to it though. There was some stretching at the seams and then a small run in the fabric, which I did take pictures of, but you honestly really can't see it unless you're holding your sleeve up and examining the piece, so I think it's fine. Third and last item is this flax, which this is one of my absolute favorite brands to sell in the spring and summertime, warmer weather basically, because it's usually made of 100% linen, very natural, very breathable, and it retails and resells for quite a bit. If you can find the maxi dresses in this flax brand or midi dresses, they go for, I would say, $60 to $75. This is a maxi length skirt, so I was very excited to find that. I am out of tape. So when the three of these were added together, the bundle price was $95 and I was offered $75. All three of these were very recently listed, like within the past few days. And so I did counter that to $80 and that was accepted. I did take a little bit lower because the kimono did have some flaws. And so yeah, my earnings were $64. I paid $5.25 for everything. And so my net profit was right around $59 on this bundle. I said it before, I'll say it again, but the accessories that I list, like this kimono or bras or purses or scarves, I basically list those to bump up the sales price of other pieces because they're so fast and easy to list. They're basically, you know, items that I list that take no time at all Well, they do take some time, but way less than clothing takes. I don't steam them, I don't measure them, I just put them on a mannequin, swivel it around, take pictures, and I don't really do a whole lot of research when I'm listing them. So next up, we have another bundle sale that warrants my largest USPS shipping box. This is box number 7. And there is a Kate Spade backpack in here. This bag also did have a flaw. It has the, what do you call that? Edge of the handle was just kind of coming apart, which again, I obviously noted, but I did list it at a discounted price. Second and last is this Victoria's Secret lacy bra. But yeah, that backpack I actually got from my neighbor. She gave me like 8 trash bags of stuff and I paid her $100 for everything. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I paid for that. I just kind of left the cost of goods off for this because I'm not sure. But I do know that I have already made my money back. So this bag is pure profit at this point. I listed the bag at $35 and I listed the Victoria's Secret bra for $22, and they sold overnight while I was sleeping. Someone bundled the two together and paid full price for the bundle, so that's $57, making my earnings $45.60. I paid around $1 for the bra at the Goodwill outlet. And so my net profit came out to right around $45 on this bundle. This Kate Spade backpack was very, very similar situation to the UGG boots, where it's just been kind of sitting around and I haven't taken pictures or listed it for a long time because of the flaw. I wasn't super motivated to list it, but I did. And again, it sold like immediately. So that just goes to show you, don't let flawed items, or don't let flaws deter you from listing items, especially when they are in-demand brands like Kate Spade, UGG, that kind of thing. I'm super happy to get that sold. Okay, another bra. This sold same day of being listed. This is Torrid. It's a size 38F. It's a like new bra. So how do I want to ship this? You guys were asking me how I'm going to ship my bras. I think maybe I'm going to cut this paper in half, crumble it up, and just kind of stuff the cups, perhaps, before wrapping it in paper so that the cups do not get flattened or wrinkled, because this is like a brand new bra. So yeah, I want it to arrive to the buyer in the same condition that I listed it in. So I think that should work pretty well. Yeah, I have been listing bras and they have all been selling. I think I listed and sold like 3 bras yesterday. So bras are hot and the return on your investment is so high. I actually have, someone donated like 50 bras, maybe not 50, but like 30 bras, and they're all from the brand Pacique, which is Lane Bryant's brand of bras, and also Livy, L-I-V-I, which is Lane Bryant's activewear brand of bras, and I bought them all. So I have a ton more bras to list. I'm so excited. They are going to be featured in a haul video. It should be the next haul video to go up, which I need to film that after this video. It's going to be a 100 item thrift haul. So make sure you're subscribed. so you won't miss out on that because I'm really excited about it. It's going to probably be a very long haul, but I've just found so much good stuff over the last 3 weeks or so. I just had to cram it all into one video. Okay, so this Torrid bra I listed at $32. I want to say it retailed for around $50. I was offered $28. I did accept that. My earnings were $22.40, and my net profit was $21.40. So yeah, I probably only paid about $1 for it. So lightweight. I cannot be more excited to sell bras. Okay, next, this 2-piece bundle I did actually have to cancel, and my phone is over there, so I'm not sure if the buyer wants to repurchase the one item. So I'm just going to show you guys. The first piece was this Kato embroidered long line kimono. This piece is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But the second piece in the bundle, did I just drop my label? Where did it go? I lost it. I heard, oh, there it is. How did it get way over there? Okay, yeah. The second and last piece in the bundle is this pair of American Eagle newer tag jeans in a size 18 long. And I basically just did not notice the wear. They have quite a bit of wear at the crotch area, for lack of a better word. And it's just kind of like thinned out. The denim has thinned out, and I didn't notice that. I did list them in excellent pre-owned condition. And before I film these ship with me videos, I do always line everything up. I pull everything from my inventory rack. Actually, I usually pull everything from my incoming rack. A lot of items don't even make it back here to my inventory rack. So I pull them from there. I put them all on here. I line them up in order of how they sold and in order of my labels. And then I go through each and every item and I give it a full final look over to make sure that there are no stains, no holes, no flaws that I did not catch the first go round. And with these, I noticed that wear. So I did cancel the sale, but I will share with you guys how they sold. Together the bundle price was $58 and I was offered $48, which I accepted. My earnings were $38.40. I got the jeans in a mystery inventory box, and then the kimono I grabbed from the bins. So my cost of goods were $2 for both, and my net profit would have been $36.40. So I'll probably end up selling the kimono. I mean, I will end up selling it again. I'll have to relist it, but that's totally fine. I am glad that I caught that. I would never send stuff out that when I'm aware of flaws, undisclosed flaws. Okay, that was a lot to say. Next, we have yet another bundle. This is a 3-piece bundle. First off is this Sheeran Guild maxi length wrap dress with a square neckline and wide straps. Kind of a 90s cut to this. It's 100% linen, very Lagan look, contemporary, boho, etc. So yeah, that's our first piece. This sold within a day of being listed. This maxi skirt, which was so popular, it has so many likes. It got so many likes. The brand is Widow, which is sold on Doll's Kill. It's a maxi length skirt with a side slit and then some buckle detailing. I wasn't familiar with this brand when I found it at the bins, but the buckle details kind of made me stop. Anything that's gothic or like punk looking like this, I always do research on to see if it is sold at Doll's Kill or like Hot Topic, and usually those kind of pieces and brands have a high demand to them. And yeah, this was a super popular piece. I looked it up on Poshmark and it's called like the Midnight Hour skirt or something. So many had sold. There were probably like 30 sold listings and 0 available other than mine. So that's an incredible sign when you're looking up comps. Our last piece is this AFRM top. It's a leopard printed top. This has a lot going on, like puff sleeves, keyhole back. It also zips down here at the bottom. I do think this AFRM brand is sold on Revolve. I'm not super positive about that though. Don't quote me on that. But from what I remember, the research that I did, it has kind of a higher retail price, like maybe like 60, 70-ish for that top retail. I just got it because I like the style of it. It has been listed for, I would say 3 or 4 months now, so it has sat for a bit, but that's fine. The other two were pretty quick sales. The skirt, I would say, took maybe like 2 or 3 weeks to sell. And like I said, the orange linen Sheeran Guild maxi dress sold within a day of being listed. So the bundle price for these 3, when added together, came out to $113, and I was offered $90, which I did accept. I thought that was very fair. That made my earnings $72. I paid right around $4.25 for everything, and so my net profit was $68 on that bundle. Another bra. This was also listed yesterday. This is from the brand Wacoal. It's a 36D, and I believe this is new without tags. It still has a tag barb and it looks brand new. This is really nice. It was called the like red carpet event bra because you could wear it under an evening dress. It has the low back so you wouldn't see it, and then strapless. I guess I will wrap it just like the other one. Let me go ahead and half this paper. I feel like this one it's not super necessary for, because I don't think, well, I don't know, yeah. Just as a precaution, you'll wrap it like this. So I listed this at $35 and was offered $28, which I was ecstatic about. My profit came out to right at $21.40. So yeah, catch me having my bra goggles on when I go to the bins. I will be on the hunt for bras. They seem so in demand from just the few that I've been listing. And don't take that statement out of context, because that would be weird. You guys know what I mean. I also have my kimono goggles on, and my cardigan goggles, and my athleisure dress goggles. I really need to make a video talking about my favorite categories within each brand and styles to find. I think that would be really helpful. So that is on my list. Okay, a 2-piece bundle. This is really nice. First off is this pair of Hammacher Schlemmer. It's my best guess. 100% cashmere jogger style pants. These are so nice. These I don't think were ever worn. This is a catalog brand, so it seems like someone just ordered these, didn't like them, and never wore them, just donated them. They have no pilling, no holes. Cashmere does show wear very easily, and these are flawless. Second and last is this Zara halter top. I have sold this in the past. It sold super quickly back then and sold super quickly this time around as well. So maybe a bolo on that exact halter top from Zara. It's a linen blend. It's really nice. It has a very interesting cut to it. The pants I have had for 3 or 4 months now. When the two were added together, the bundle price came out to $100 and I was offered $75, which I accepted. My earnings were $60. I paid $3.25 for the 2 items together, and so my profit was $57 on this bundle. Now we have yet another bundle. So many bundles, guys. Okay. 3 dresses. This first one by Lane Bryant has been listed for about a month, but the second 2 sold within a day or 2, maybe a week. We'll say a week of being listed. So yeah, first dress is this Nuba Tags Lane Bryant size 18-20 floral dress. This is so cute. It has elastic at the chest, kind of a low shoulder style with a mixed floral print. The tag said that it retailed for $70. If you're curious. Second piece is Club Monaco linen blend dress with little pom-pom accents in a size large. Club Monaco, the brand across the board, does tend to sit for me, but this dress just had so much going for it that I was pretty confident it would sell quickly, and it did. Third and last dress is by the brand UMG. This is so cute. The back has a patchwork print to it, ruffle sleeves, size medium. This is a mixed media piece, meaning that the body is like a slub cotton and then the sleeves and back are like a rayon. I might need to, I'm gonna wrap these in 2 different papers. So the bundle price for these 3 came out to $90. I was offered $65, which I did counter to $75, mainly because this dress was new at tags and the other 2 were listed so recently that I was confident in the counter offer. They did counter my 75 counter back to 70. So yeah, the bundle price is 90. I was offered 65. I countered 75. They countered 70. I countered back to 75. That was my lowest for this bundle, and they did accept that, making my earnings $60. I paid $6.50 for everything. So my profit was $53.50. I knew that I should at least get $25 for each of these dresses because they're in the current season. They're all in excellent condition. They're all adorable. And we do have one more sale here, but I actually just had a bundle sale go through. So after I pack this hat, I am going to grab those 2 last items to show you guys. Okay, so we have one sale from my men's closet. It is a Scala genuine leather baseball / dad hat. Really nice. I've had this listed for a couple months now. I think I had it listed at like 25, possibly 30. And I received an offer of 18, which I just went ahead and accepted. I don't really know what the demand is for leather baseball hats, but this has been sitting for a little bit. So I went ahead and accepted the 18, making my earnings $14.40. and my profit $12.40 on this. Okay, I'm going to grab the last two items and print out the shipping label, and I will be right back. Okay, so our very last sale of the night is a two-piece bundle, and the first is this pair of sandals from A New Day. I actually received these in a mystery inventory box that I just paid shipping for. So, and I didn't divide out my cost on that, which I should have, but I probably only paid a couple dollars for these. There were so many items in the box, and I have already made my money back on that box. So these are straight profit at this point. So yeah, this pair of shoes, and then this top by the brand Alcee, which I think is sold at like Neiman Marcus. It's really pretty. It's like a one shoulder top with a rainbow trim. I actually forgot to lint roll this. I always lint roll everything a final time before I go on camera with you guys, but I just grabbed this, so I will lint roll it now. I have never heard of this brand, but I purchased this from a friend in a clothing buyout. I want to say I paid around $12 for this. And so yeah, when the two of these were added to a bundle, I'm pretty sure the bundle price came out to $50. Yes, the bundle price came out to $50 for the two, and she offered me $42, which was a super fair offer. I was super excited to accept that. That made my earnings $33.60. So yeah, I said I paid around $12, so I probably made a profit of right at $20 for these two pieces, which honestly I'm happy with. I did not have to go out and shop for either of these. So yeah, time is money. I saved time with these, and I'm happy with my profit. The sandals sold, I listed the sandals yesterday, and then the top I have had for probably about 6 months now. So the top took a little while to sell. I think just because people are not really actively searching for that brand. The buyer probably was just scrolling through my closet and saw it and liked it. So yeah, it took a little bit to find the right buyer, but that's totally fine. I'm happy to move it out. I hope she loves it. I hope everyone loves their items they've purchased from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, I will have that 100 item thrift haul up soon for you guys. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe. I'll see y'all then. Bye guys.